lovely pumpkin vase. This is ceramic. So the method that we're going to use today is I'm actually going to use chicken wire. I love using chicken wire when I am doing an arrangement. It's easy, an arrangement that I need to change the water if it's not for a specific event. Typically for event florals, I would probably just throw in some foam and then design that. Foam also allows you to design, especially when you have maybe shorter stems. So what I do is I take a piece of the chicken wire. This is my ceramic vase, right? In the shape of a pumpkin. So I'm gonna fold it over the vase just so that I can know the size to make the ball of chicken wire that I'm going to be putting together. And I started to ball it already because I had an idea as to what I wanted to, or the size that I needed to make this. But I'm gonna ball that and then I'm gonna put it in. So this is what it looks like, right? So you're gonna have the chicken wire in there. It's pretty sturdy in there. It's not gonna fall out if I turn it over or anything. So you need a good enough size of chicken wire to do that. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is add some water. So I just have water in here where I've already put some flower food in here, like the powder that comes sometimes if you get the flowers from the grocery store or anything, or there are alternatives that you can use. You can put some sugar in your water with some lemon juice. You can also put a little bit of bleach. And what the bleach and the lemon juice does is it actually helps fight off some of like the bacteria that will grow in the water once the leaves are in. And then the sugar feeds the flowers, or the flowers feed off the sugar. So I have flower food in here already in this water. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in there. And I'm not coming all the way to the top, but I'm putting a good enough amount in there where when I put my stems in, I know they're in water. And you could put it all the way to the top, but as we add stems, the level is gonna rise a little, so we can add more water in there later. And for today, I'm just using room temperature water, but I have seen, you could use cold water or icy water to help the flowers last longer. That's good as well. So once we do that, what you can do next, which I'm not going to do today, but you can actually tape it, and I'll show you. But you can take some clear tape, or we also have strap-in tape, which is like the green tape, which I'll show you later. I have one laying over there, I'll grab it. But you can use some tape across the vase. I'm not going to be doing that today because I'm actually not gonna need it with the shape of the container. The flowers are actually gonna stay in here pretty well. And also I'm not transporting this. If this was for an event where I needed to transport vase from the studio into a car, all of that stuff, I would definitely tape it because I don't want it falling. I don't want the flowers falling out of the arrangement. But for today, I'm not gonna tape this. But if you were taping, you could do just two pieces. So you can put one across and then another one across. But for today's design, I don't need it. This is just an arrangement that I'm doing for a customer down the street. So it's not gonna be transported. And this is what that green tape looks like. It's a green waterproof tape that you can put across, and you can use a clear tape as well. So you can put one across and then another one across like this. I'm gonna try to show you without spilling the water like that. So yeah, I threw some tape on there. So the next thing we're gonna go in with are greens. Now for this design, I actually wanna do an asymmetrical design. So we're gonna have, the two sides going out, and then we're gonna have the middle where the middle is gonna be a little bit lower. So I'm gonna create my shape. This is Italian ruscus. I'm gonna create my shape with the Italian ruscus. Put this to the side. And this is a pretty long piece. If I was to put this in here, that's how long it is. But with this being so long, it gives us the benefit of being able to cut it into shorter pieces. So I'm actually gonna go with this piece. Remember, we're going with an asymmetrical look. So I'm gonna have this side that is longer, and I'm removing any leaves that will end up under the water. So I have this here, that piece, just for safety, let me actually take that out. And then I have this piece. So I have these two pieces here. And the benefit with chicken wire and water as well is you're able to maneuver it a little bit better. Whereas with foam, once you make a hole, you're just gonna keep making holes in the design. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. You want to be more precise when you're using foam. Now, the next thing I have here is the Floral lemon leaf. And this is also going to be another green that I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to add more of the Italian ruscus. But for now, we're going with, and I'm going to make it as short as possible because this is more of our filler flower. Not flower, but it's more to give us volume. Let me say that. So I have 2 stems, and these Floral are just beautiful. They have nice big leaves on them. I love it. So now I'm gonna go in with some more Italian ruscus. Again, still building that shape that I talked about, so we start building the shape from the base. And I think I really lucked out on this Italian ruscus because it has these berries on them. Unfortunately, I'm gonna cut this berry off. I'm gonna place it here for aesthetics for now. So now we have the shape that we wanted for this design. We have this going out, and then we have the shorter piece on this side. And of course, as we add our flowers as well, we're gonna be able to add some more ruscus. I have one more piece here, so let me just toss this in here. So the next flower I want to go in with here, this is Alternaria. I'm going to actually take off the leaves that I have at the top here. I'm going to cut those off, just gorgeous. Next,